Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how to install the Python PyCharm. So today we'll see how to install in your Windows 10 operating system. So if you want to install this PyCharm, what you do, you have to go for download this PyCharm software. So PyCharm is your most popular IDE to develop the Python code. So today we are going to download this PyCharm. Okay, so simple. I will write here Python PyCharm down. Okay, simple. You have to go for these things. And right now you can see here JetBrains. Okay, so this is the very famous company for getting this ID. So this is the very famous for good ID. Like that, there are lots of ID like that. Android Studio, IntelliJ IDEA, and WebStorm. Okay, so most popular ID they create. So right now I'm going to click on download PyCharm. So these things, and right now you can see here this is the official like the PyCharm website. So here, if you come, you can see here, we are getting the two things like a professional and community. Okay. So if you want to develop and type code, if you want to go for community edition, you can simple click for download and you are able to install this software. But if you want to use for multiple things, like you can see here for both scientific and web Python development, multiple things you can download from here, but it will only work up to 1 month. Okay, you can click for free trial and you can go for installation. Right now we'll go for the community edition, that is the free, and we'll try to go for download option. Okay, so here we are going to click on download, and right now you can see here is if you ask me the file size, so file size is 372 MB, and right now we are going to install. Okay, so Python PyCharm is one of the famous IDE to develop the code in Python. So today we are going to use this. Okay. So you can see here multiple things I open like that in your CMD also we are able to write the code. If you go for idle, there also you're able to write the code like that. These things you can go for the hello hi. So you are able to write the code in this part also. So we are able to display these things. And right now we'll try to install this Python PyCharm. Okay. So already you can see here already we have downloaded these things. If you go for download, so we'll get this software. So in folder, let me show you. So there we'll get these things. Okay. Right now what I will do, I'll go for run as administrator. Okay. So we'll install this PyCharm. Okay. So we'll get this type things. We'll click for yes. So we'll go for next. Simple. It's asking for the folder. By default, I'm taking the same things: program files, JetBrains, and edition 2021.2.1. Okay. So right now space is also showing like that 156 8 GB or C drive is available here right now. I'll go for next. If you want to change the drive, definitely you can go for that. But right now I'm keeping the default things. Okay, right now go for next. And you can see here we are getting the create shortcut. If you want to go for that, I will go for all things. Automatically it will create your shortcuts on your desktop. Okay. So here I'll go for next. So right now you can see at the name, it's giving their things here. You will create the new folder as JetBrains, and then you can see or select the start menu folder in which you would like to create the program shortcuts. You can also enter a name to create a folder. Okay. So right now by default I'm giving the company name. If you want to give any name, you can create here and go for install. Okay. So it will take 2 to 3 minutes to install all the setup. Let me do all the things. So if you click on show details, you're able to see all the files, whatever required for your Python part. One by one, we'll install all things. It's going to install, and then we'll go for the next button. Okay, so right now we are going to install all things. So today we are installing this part PyCharm. We'll upload also an Anaconda and Jupyter notebook also, how to go for one by one, how to install this software, how to open and how to launch and how to write the code inside the Jupyter notebook and your Anaconda part also. Okay. So this is your PyCharm. For different application, we'll create the different video for that part. And right now you can see here, we are getting the option reboot now, and I want to manually reboot later. Okay. So right now I'm going for this part and go for the finish. Okay. So it will open this part. Let me show you these things. So I discussed like that it's already created your one shortcut on your desktop. Right now I will click on this shortcut. Like this is your PyCharm Community Edition 2020.1. And right now I'll go for, I confirm that I received, read and accept your terms and agreements. Like that you have to understand and you have to go for continue. Okay. So right now, do not send. Okay, data sharing this part. So right now you can see we already installed this PyCharm. This is the community version, and this is a 2021.2 version. So right now we are going to start. Okay. So first time, whenever you open, we'll get the option like that. This type things new project. We'll try to create the new project. So here I'll click on this plus sign, and here on the top, let me show you. So we are getting this project Python project. Okay. So by default they are giving the Python project. Whatever you want to give the name, you can go for that part. Okay. So right now I'm giving this Python application. Okay, so I'm giving this name Python application. So my project name is called Python application. Okay, and simple this is things like the location asking and base individual. So right now I have already installed this Python exe, you can see here. So right now also if you go for this part py and dash dash version, so it will also provide your version. Okay, so right now you can see here Python 3.9.6 already installed, and right now we'll go for this part. So that's why it's showing this part, and let me go for create. So right now you can see here we already installed this PyCharm, and here we can start this coding part. So by default you can see here we are getting these things. We'll click on next tip. So it's for the available tool window. We'll go for next tip. Okay, and you have to click for next tip. Okay, simple click on next and go for that part. This is the syntax like that they've given the things like that. You can go for that part and close. Okay. So right now you can see here by default they've given the things like the hi and these things. So code with me, invite the others to the ID join. Okay, so this is for the learning part. Click on okay. So this is the code given by default by your PyCharm, like that you can see here hi name, and in PyCharm they've given the print hi, and PyCharm if you run this program we are able to save and you are able to run from here. Okay, so we can see here we are getting this part. So here you are able to write these things. Okay, suppose that if I want to delete control A, okay, and control A and delete this part, and you can write these things like the print. Okay, so automatically we are getting these things, and we can go for hello PyCharm. And like in this pin we are able to save. Okay, so let me show you. So you can see here already we have printed this part hello PyCharm. Okay, so whatever the data you write here, automatically we're getting all the data into this part. Okay, so right now you can see here we have installed this PyCharm, and whatever the code, everything it's working fine. So it's working fine in your PyCharm also, it's working fine in your this like the CMD, and it's working fine in your this ID part also. You can see here hello everything, it's working. Okay. So guys, this is the way like that how you're able to install the latest version of August 2021. So you're able to install and you can start this coding in this PyCharm. This is very good editor, also a famous editor for doing this coding Python. So this is the most popular IDE to start this Python coding. Okay, so hope I think this video is good for you development. So you can install and you can start the coding into your PyCharm. Okay, thank you everyone for watching this video. We'll meet you again next video for your Anaconda and your Jupyter notebook. Thank you everyone. Bye.